living up okay? I don't really remember because it's been a while. Yeah, okay. Where do I start? Hi! Hi, hello. Well, I hope you've missed me, but I hope you haven't missed me. You get the sentiment. Hopefully my microphone is in the right enough place. That doesn't make sense. An okay enough place? You know what I mean. Or maybe you don't because it's not an okay enough place to hear me properly, but hopefully it's okay. Today I'm gonna just play my sketchbook a little bit my current sketchbook that I've been working on. This is a quick little flip. I'll do a full flip once it's finished, which is only like 10 pages left or so. But today I felt like drawing some kestrels. I haven't drawn them before, but I quite enjoy drawing birds, so I thought I'd talk you through it with my... Find an example. Here's an example. A bird with my ink pens in my typical style, which I don't actually... I realised I tend to film like painting, but I don't actually do that much, so I thought I'd film drawing, because that's what I do more. So I've got a rough sketch. I don't know if it's going to show up very well on camera here. I'll show the pictures in the on the screen for you. I basically just start out with like shapes and then fill in where things go. So this one of the bird flying is kind of triangular if you look at like the 3 points of the wingtips. And then I just draw like a oval shape and a circle shape for the body and kind of fill it in. So I'm just going to tidy up my sketch a wee bit before I put some ink to it. I hope that makes sense. This one is just like almost circle but oval, and then like a circle for the head. I usually do like circles for feet, like that. And then just whatever length of tail I feel is the right proportion. I'm using some reference pictures, so hopefully it will turn out okay. I need to open these pictures properly so that I can see them properly. Where did I save them? Sorry. 2 seconds while I open these. Okay, now I can see it properly. How's everyone been? I hope you've all been well. I have had a very sad girl summer, really. I haven't been in work as much as I'd hoped, or even less than that. And I did manage to get a bit of gardening done, but not really much of anything, to be fair. So that doesn't look right. It's not that much of the head. It's like that much. That's why it didn't look weird. There we go. Yeah, it's been, I don't know if it's like, it's just too hot and my brain doesn't work in the summer. But I'm back in my uni classes again now, so that will kind of force me back into a good routine. Which I definitely need. It's quite hard to self-impose a routine though, really, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a bit of a sad girl summer, but we're getting back to routines now, and I've thankfully been able to keep up my drawing streak. I don't know if you can see it says 58 there, from the 30th of August, but I do actually have, not sure where it is, yeah, 31st there, and then the 1st and 2nd I did draw, but not in this sketchbook. I'm sorry if there's any background thudding. That sounds weird. My studio is right above an axe throwing place. I've probably mentioned this before, but apparently they are throwing axes right now. So that's what any thudding noises are. Yeah, it doesn't really bother me. I kind of work with headphones most of the time anyway, because there's usually noise in the building, but that's fine. It's good for me to get out. I'm very sad about Sam, who I share my studio with, is moving away. I won't be able to, well, I mean, in an ideal world, she'd just commute. She's choosing to move further away. She can just commute, right, Sam? But yeah, it's gonna be a solo studio once she's gone, which I am quite sad about, but I'm still gonna keep it going because it's been really good for me to get out of the house. Otherwise I just get really stuck in my own head and get in my own way a lot. Never noticed how spotty kestrels are before. They've got lots of dots on their feathers, or stripes, but they're kind of spots. I don't know. You'd think I'd know, but I don't. Not sure how much time I have for this today. I had a doctor's appointment, well, mental health nurse appointment, at midday. So I came in to work after that, and the day kind of runs away if you start work in the afternoon. I mean, I did my morning tasks, but from home, so. yeah, the day's kind of run away again. But that's okay. I have to see how much time I manage to get for this. I've got about an hour before I'll be heading home. So I might just come back to it and finish this video another date. I would like to have it done though, so I might just try and be a bit quicker with my drawing. I don't know how that's gonna go though. Whenever I put a time limit, I never manage it. So, and I inevitably hate whatever it is I've made. So I don't know how that will go, but we'll see. As part of my new back to routines kind of motivation, I've kind of divided my work into 6 main categories, and then because I typically do 3 days a week in the studio, so I do 2 categories a day, and then it's like a morning task and an afternoon task. And that's been working really well for me, so that I feel like I'm staying on top of everything, not letting anything fall through the cracks, but still keeping on top of everything, but not pushing myself too much or getting overwhelmed by tasks or something, because I know if I have a certain kind of task that comes up that goes in Wednesday's tasks rather than just on the random list, it's a bit more manageable for me that way. And I have a wee, well, it's not very wee, quite a big Kanban board set up on my wall there next to my desk, so I've written all of my tasks out as on post-it notes, and then scheduled them for the next couple of weeks, so that I stay on top of everything, especially with coursework coming in again. It's really hard for me to multitask a lot of the time, because I think so much and I think myself around in circles. So I've been quite enjoying having some focus and direction, it's really helped, to be fair. It's sort of helping the overthinking a little bit as well. Wing there. And we have there. Different fingers. And there. And there. I'm thinking when Sam has moved of getting a proper drawing desk, the tilted ones, to save my back a little bit because I have terrible posture at the best of times. Let's see what size I want to use. I really need to get a 05 in this brown colour because I don't actually have a thicker one. Yeah, I don't have a thicker than a 0.1 or a 0.1. So I think I'll do outlines in this one and then see how I feel about the other lines after. And I actually quite often will just use my phone and like have my phone sitting here while I draw whatever I'm drawing in the reference picture. But I'm trying my best to what am I doing? I'm trying to do something. I have no idea. Like use reference pictures less? I don't know. I'm very sorry if my train of thought is more of a roller coaster. It's been quite hard to keep hold of thoughts really for a while. I'm very spacey at the minute. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's not too boring, but I can only do my best. And I definitely cannot do fine work while drawing, so apologies for any gaps in my very pathetic chat. Here we go. There's a box right underneath my desk full of stock and I keep kicking it. It's a plastic box, so it's fine, but I keep kicking it with my feet every time I try and move. Okay. I had to take a quick break there because my battery died, but trying to keep my sketchbook in the same place. Oh, sorry. Very tired lately. Still adjusting to doing full-time hours again. After a very slow summer. It's been a very slow coming back to myself again. So it's taking adjusting, and my energy hasn't caught up yet, but it won't unless I keep pushing through the tiredness. So that's what we'll do. I got a new tattoo the other day. Well, like last week. I don't know. Time has no meaning. It's almost 2 weeks old, so whenever that would have been. Whenever the appropriate passage of time marker is for that. Yeah, it's not anything massively exciting. It's just a simple line drawing, really, of a pictish beast, which I love. He's adorable. I am very happy with him. Doing alright with these outlines so far, but the details where I always end up spending a lot of time. More than I necessarily need to. But this is where drawing becomes kind of like a meditation to me. Especially if I'm not doing anything like watching TV or listening to a podcast or something in the background. It's just like a moving meditation, like a walk. I don't know. I'm probably talking shit. class tomorrow. I had one yesterday, my first one of third year, which is quite scary. But it was just an introductory, so it's not really like anything major. And the module itself seems to be quite chill as well, so I'm quite excited. I did feel, I'm at like first class that you have for a specific module, and everyone has like really insightful things to say about the subject, and then I'm just sitting there like, it looked interesting, that's why I'm here. I don't have any prior experience with this. Like it can feel quite not quite daunting, but somewhere near that kind of a word. Also, my microphone wasn't working, which is a nightmare. I'm gonna have to get called to fix that for me for next class, which is tomorrow. So, and I have to do my SAS forms. Goodness, I keep forgetting that. I never remember when the deadline is for those. I don't know if there is one. Maybe that's the problem. Over here. I wonder what the air hole in beaks is called. Probably a name. I don't know it. I could Google it, but I'd rather just live in a nice curiosity. I've been slowly getting back into reading more regularly as well. I think I had a complete I completely zoned out for all of summer, and now I'm just like getting back into the things that I enjoy. It's a very weird sad girl summer, to be fair. But I've been getting back into reading, which has been fun. I've read, what was it I read first? Oh, Wild by Cheryl Strayed, the one that is now Reese Witherspoon. That was really good. I enjoyed that. Well, it did make me want to take up backpacking again, but then I every time I think about it, I'm like, yeah, but the discomfort. I'd love to do the walking part, but I don't really want to do the carrying part. And I would take Buddy with me, which means I would have to carry his stuff as well. And this food's heavy. I don't really think that sounds very appealing, to be honest. So then I was thinking I could do baggage transfer. But then I'm like, I would really like to be able to shower every day, because my skin gets really sore if I don't wash the sweat off after I've sweated. Eczema girly. So I don't know. that's kind of where that idea stalled out. I'll probably pick it up and play with it again in a little bit, but for now the idea has just stalled out. I would love it if Cole came with me, because then we could have half of like stuff each, but he has absolutely zero interest at all, and I'm not going to force him to do something he's not interested in, the same way he wouldn't force me to do his Yu-Gi-Oh stuff that I'm not interested in. What else did I read? Oh, what's it called? A Psalm for the Wild Built. It was really sweet and wholesome. I really enjoyed that one. It's like a kind of reassuring. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Yeah, A Psalm for the Wild Built is very reassuring, like maybe there is hope for the future, you know? So that was a nice read. I'm currently reading, it's called River of Teeth. And at some point in American history, there was a plan to have hippos basically be farmed in the bayou of Louisiana, like the marshland. And this book is basically what could have happened if that actually was something that happened. So it's like a reimagining of a historical potentiality? I don't know what word I'm trying to think of there. It's also very gay so far, which is fun. Can't be sad with a gay book, eh? I have hiccups as well now, that's delightful. I think I'm just gonna keep going with this same pen. I don't really feel like changing. I'm immediately regretting that. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do 005. That's so much better. Oh my goodness. Building up those shades. Let's see if I can get this finished before it's home time. And also so the video isn't ridiculously long. I'm only a few chapters into the book that I'm reading just now, but it's good so far. I'm quite enjoying it. It's like cowboys but on hippos. It's hilarious. I don't feel like I'm like far enough into it to recommend it yet, but so far it's good. And I've been watching Chicago PD. I finished Chicago Fire and Chicago Med, so now I'm on Chicago PD. And then I have to decide if I want to carry on with the crossovers and watch Law and Order SVU, or watch something new, which is maybe a bit of a push right now. I'm very resistant to watching new things. I feel like this like Chicago world of these programs is like a safe watching thing at the moment. Like it's very predictable, even if it's not meant, like, you know, like, because it's a procedural sort of thing. So like even though it's like, oh my god, how could they do that? It's still like, well, yeah, of course they did. You know, it's very safe watching for me right now. Cole gets very frustrated when I'm so resistant to trying new TV shows. But he's started reading a lot more manga, so he's quite happy to just sit and chill and read while I watch my shows, which has been quite nice and relaxing in the evening. Tonight we have to cook. We haven't cooked since last week. That's actually appalling. We haven't cooked since last week. We had, what did we have? I have no idea about like Thursday or Friday. Saturday we had a date night, so we ordered Indian takeaway. So we had leftovers from that on Sunday. And then, what was last night? What was Monday? Monday I picked us up some pizzas and salads from M&S because we were both just feeling really tired and I didn't want to cook by the time I got home. Last night we had, you know, like the little bakery pretzels. I have no idea what they're actually called, but like those with Biscoff dip. Super healthy, I know. But tonight we have to cook enchiladas. Trying to get these stripes in the right place. It is a difficult bird to draw for sure. It's quite fun though. I do love birds of prey.
My favourite bird is blackbird though, which is a very common. Lift up the shape of that one. Hold on. Where am I up to? I am not gonna get this finished. Well, today at least. Lots of tiny little lines. Not sure how this looks on camera, to be honest. At the start of August, I had a nice wee weekend away in Crieff with my friend, and it was lovely. We went to the Victorian baths and we had just kind of walked and chatted and had some really nice food. Read our books. It was nice to catch up. It was really pretty as well because we were like above the trees but in the trees at the same time because it's kind of on a hill. So it was really lovely to just kind of look at the trees. And all the wildlife and everything passing by. It was really good. It's almost home time. I think I'm going to have to come back to this video again at a later date, so I'll probably stitch the video together. It won't be any time for you, but for me it will be another day. I'm just not really sure when I'll have the chance. I have a lot of things that I have been avoiding or procrastinating over the summer, so kind of all piling up again. Realistically, I honestly don't know when I'm going to get another chance to film while I draw. I mean, I draw every day, but a lot of it is just while I'm watching TV in the evening or whatever, you know? So I don't know when I will be able to come back to this, which is frustrating. maybe I'll finish this bird. And then I'll just insert a finished product picture. I'm rushing myself and I'm annoyed about that. Okay, take a deep breath. It's okay, you have time. There's no need to rush. That's pretty fun, I think. Church clock is early.
getting messy. Damn, girl. Not like it's your job or anything to be able to draw nice lines. And that is home time. Okay, so I've done one of the birds. Pardon me. I'm not really sure when I'll get the chance to do the other ones, so I guess that's it for now. If I do film the other half of this, then I'll see you there. If I don't, then this is it. So I'm gonna say goodbye, just in case. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. And a good September and a good autumn to come. Here's my little kestrel. And his friend. Oh, I need to write 03/09/25. I don't know what number that makes it. 30, 159, 160, 261, 362. I don't know if I counted that right. But hey ho. Thank you all for joining me in my sketchbook today, and I hope to see you all again next time. Bye!